Australian business groups are banding together to fight reforms that would see workers who do the same job take home the same pay. Their campaign, A Better Way for Better Pay, accuses the federal government's policy of stripping experienced workers of their rights to be rewarded for their efforts, saying it will deny them the opportunity to negotiate for more money. The CEO of the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Andrew McKellar, joins me now. Andrew, thank you. The Albanese government's same job, same pay policy ensures workers undertaking the same tasks are paid equally. How is that a bad thing?
Well, hi Ursula, good to be with you. Look, our concern is that this really misrepresents what they are doing. They are trying to apply a solution which is one size fits all. It doesn't allow for the flexibility that you can have employees in a workplace who have different employers who come from labour hire. They may have different levels of experience. They may be doing different functions. They may be one may be more productive than another. You need to be able to differentiate in those circumstances. There needs to be flexibility for employees and businesses to negotiate to determine their terms and conditions.
A number of large corporations are in hot water at the moment for underpaying staff on a large scale. Surely this measure would help stop Aussie battlers from being denied a living wage?
Well, I think that's a completely separate issue, and it is very important that employees are paid their correct entitlements. We've seen some cases where that hasn't been the situation. Business accepts that should not happen. Those large businesses where it's happened need to invest the time and resources to make sure that their systems are accurate. Of course, for small businesses, we have many situations where awards and these sort of employment arrangements are extremely complex. We've got to make sure that they have arrangements that are simple and easy to administer.
You've gone on the record saying same job, same pay would weaken the economy and drive up costs for consumers. What are the other potential pitfalls of the policy?
Well, look, it's going to result in two things. It's going to result in greater uncertainty around what wage payments should be. And equally, it's going to mean that for many businesses, for many large projects, for many sectors, it's going to be much more difficult to employ people. So our concern is it will lead to uncertainty for employees, and equally for businesses, it will make it harder to employ as many people as they do today.
You must admit, though, most Aussies are doing it tough at the moment with a surge in cost of living. How would you suggest we better support our workers in this time?
Well, here, absolutely. So, I mean, I think we've got to do all we can to make our workplaces more productive. We've got to support that flexibility. That should be done at an enterprise level. Allow employees, employers to negotiate their terms and conditions. If you need to take on people through a specialist agency, then that is a particularly effective way to ensure that you get the labour and the skills that you need. In those circumstances, we think that is going to lead to better outcomes, to more secure jobs and to stronger growth and employment in the future.
The General Secretary of the Mining and Energy Union has called your campaign bizarre and disingenuous. What do you say to his claims that big businesses intentionally use labour hire to undercut the wages of permanent employees?
Well, I think that's misleading. If you look at the data, in fact, on average, labour hire employees are paid more than those that are employed directly in the businesses that they're working in. And if you think about it, that makes sense. If you are somebody who is saying, I'm prepared to go in and work in a particular location for 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, then have the uncertainty of perhaps having a gap before your next job, of course, you should be paid at a premium in those circumstances.
Andrew, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you very much.